Until that time we have to answer the questions. Okay. What is the relationship between sound vibrations and prana? Is sound vibration more subtle and does it affect prana? That's a simple question. Prana is a sort of more subtle vibration than the sound vibrations. Because sound, when you say sound, you heard Mala saying that. We listen to only certain octaves. 20,000 vibrations per second. Over and below, you don't hear that, you don't call it sound. So what we hear is the sound, a part of the vibrations. But prana is the cause of all the vibrations. It is prana that makes everything vibrate. Or, in a sense, it is prana that takes over the various forms to vibrate in different levels. Because it's not that prana is something different and it makes something else to vibrate. So prana is the base of everything. You can say prana is omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. Sound, what we hear sound, is not omniscient. The Hindu scriptures, the Vedas talk about different sounds. Vaikari, Pasyanti, and so on. It starts from the navel, comes up the throat, and then comes out. So here and here you don't see much, you don't hear much. But you may be able to hear a little if you block the outside sound and go within and listen carefully. And that practice itself is called Nada Anusantanam. Nada Anusantanam. That means contemplating on or listening to the inner sound. We do have that inner sound which is not audible to everybody. And that is what you call the hum or om. Anagata is another name for that. Unheard sound. Can you think of a sound that's unheard? You've never heard about it. So the answer is the relationship between sound and prana is the sound is the expression of prana. And prana is more subtle than the sound itself. Is sound vibrations more subtle and does it affect prana? No, sound vibration is not more subtle. But it can reveal the basis of the sound, which is prana, to you. Because in our level, we cannot directly go and do anything with prana. So we begin from a grosser level. That's where the Yoga Sutra comes beautifully, the Ashtanga Yoga. Even Yama Niyama, people don't talk much because there's nothing visible. You don't go and grab it and do that, or put it in this way or this position or that position. The more concrete thing is the body. So you work with the body. And then slowly from the concrete you go to a little more subtle, to the prana. Pranayama comes in. And then from the prana you go to the mind, to the senses. And from the senses you go to the mind directly. It's almost like applying brake to a car. Even though the car's movement starts at the engine, at the piston to be exact, and slowly transmitted to the wheels so that the car can roll on. When you want to apply the brake to stop the car, you don't apply the brake at the piston. You apply to the place where it is expressed grossly. And then slowly, when the wheels are stopped, then the transmission stops, then the gear stops, then the crankshaft stops, then the engine stops. So from the gross you go to the subtle. But our aim is to understand the subtle. But because we are in the physical level, we go from the physical level to the subtle. That's why physical sound can lead you to the inner sound and the inner vibration, the prana. That's the reason why chanting, mantra, repetition is all used.
This inner sound, does that vibrate with the breath?
Yes, I could say so, yes.
Is it constant?
It's constant. The inner sound, actually it's the inner sound that makes the breath move. So if you could listen carefully, you can hear the breath itself creating certain sound. That's where the mantra Soham comes in, or Hamsa. It goes in a So Hum. See? It always repeats. Ajapa japam it's called. Japa without japa. So you just sit quietly and listen to the breath. The breath repeats the mantra, Soham. Or Hamso. Hamsa mantra it's called. Soham, Hamsa is the same. This forward and backward. And of course there's an external meaning also. Hamsa is the swan. It represents the Antaratma. Soham is the Vedantic term, I am he. Saha ham, soham. That means I am he. Aham Brahmasmi, it's an expression of that. I am that I am. So it's all expressed in various ways. But the breath always repeats that. In a way, that is the reason why it depends on God, you can say. The last thing that leaves you is the breath. Good.